Hi, I'm Kenneth Butler with Laptop Magazine, and I'm here today to go through an unboxing of the Jawbone Era. It's a brand new Bluetooth headset from Jawbone. It's a follow-up to the Icon Bluetooth headset that costs $99, and this update costs about $129. It'll be on sale today, and we just wanted to unbox it on camera because it's got some pretty awesome packaging design tweaks to it, and we just thought you might be interested, so we're going to go ahead. As you can see, it's a pretty standard packaging situation on the outside. It's a cardboard box with a cardboard box top. But you can see that there's something a little interesting going on here. There's a perforated pattern on the front of the device that's sort of classy looking. Definitely catches the eye, and it'll excite anyone who buys the product, we think. But once you take off the cardboard top, voila, you can see that the inner box sort of folds open into a sort of flower petal design, and I'll push the device back so you guys can see. On the front panel you have a pretty interesting description of the product, and on the side panels you have some of the things that make the device pretty interesting. Like this panel says HD audio, and the panel on this side says apps, and then the panel on the back reads motion, and those all speak to different features of the Jawbone Era that we'll get to later. But for now, we'll just continue with the unboxing. So you can see at the top, sitting front and center, is the Era headset. And one of the things that we like about Jawbone packaging is that there's really little fuss to getting the product out of the box. You know, you saw how simple that was. You slide off a top, and there you go, you have everything. Well, that applies to the headset too. It just slips out of this plastic casing. We're not going to take it out just now, leave it in there for aesthetic reasons, but just so you know, it's dead simple to get to the product that you spent so much money on. So the rest of the accessories that come along with the product in the box pull out just as easy as you saw. There are 4 different headsets that are rubberized earpieces that go onto the back of the headset here. You can see that, and they're obviously replaceable. There's an alternative ear clip in case you're not comfortable with just slipping the Era into your ear. There's a micro USB to USB adapter that we imagine is usable for plugging the device to your computer, charging it, and for some other special tricks that we'll get to later. And you can see that everything's labeled pretty well. So there's a tab here that says pull, and you pull the micro USB to USB adapter straight out. One thing we like about this adapter is that, I'll put that down for a second, but one thing we like about this adapter is that this is actually posable. So sticking out of your computer, you can just sort of have the headset sticking straight up, or you can kind of adjust it depending on where you are. So that's an interesting design perk there. If you open up the flap in front of this in front of the box, it reveals a compartment that has a small, not too wordy, we hope, user guide. And behind the user guide is an adapter for plugging the headset up into a wall in case the computer's not nearby, or if you want to maybe charge it a little bit faster. And then above that is a carrying case. Now this carrying case is really interesting. It's hard to see on camera, but it's not made out of flimsier materials that we see carrying cases constructed out of, like silk or cotton or something. It feels like foam, maybe like some sort of neoprene. It actually is pretty comforting. Most cases you protect devices with screens from getting scratched or something, but this feels like it's a little bit more durable, like it'll do a better job of protecting the headset. So we like that. And I'll show you how the earpiece comes out. You can see it just snaps right out there. So, and I dropped the earpiece, or I dropped one of the earpieces out of the box. But there you go. You have the Jawbone Era headset. Now, as far as some of the software and the other innovations about it, it mentions HD audio. Jawbone says that the Era has high definition sound. Also has some of the company's proprietary noise canceling software, so that's always helpful for talking on a Bluetooth headset. Apps is very interesting. The Era comes with MyTalk, or Jawbone's MyTalk software, which is essentially a suite that lets you download and install applications to use with the headset. Now, here you saying, how can you use an app with a Bluetooth headset? But there are some cool things that Jawbone lets you do. For instance, you can use the company's MyTalk website and download customized voices that speak back caller ID and also battery level settings through the earpiece to you, the user. And like I said, you can download different voices to say different things. You can also download an app that will read back caller ID names, not just phone numbers, but the actual names of people that call you. So that's all pretty interesting. One of the biggest features in the Jawbone Era is a built-in accelerometer, which Jawbone pairs with software it calls MotionX, that allows you to do two things. You can answer the call with a tap here, or you can shake it 4 times, and that will automatically enter the device in the pairing mode. You should also know that the device comes built in with a multi-point Bluetooth support, so you could pair it with up to 8 devices at any time, and it can actually be connected to 2 different devices at the same time. So that's handy if you want to pair it with your smartphone or your notebook and sort of use it for taking calls with the smartphone and listening to music via your notebook, if you're into that sort of thing. So this has been the unboxing of the new Jawbone Era headset. It costs $129. It's available today. And there you have it. Go and buy it if you wish.